if you're sitting with the size of a base of Vodacom, it really becomes very critical on how you really drive a very inclusive proposition. And by inclusive, I mean there's a diverse mix of segmentation that we sit with. So listening the customer voice becomes very critical. And by listening is really very deliberate, where we engage customers, whether in a face-to-face forum, whether through a negative sentiment, we really iterate that and truly reflect on what the customer voice says. And that brings then the whole notion around liberty, around choice. So we need to ensure that the choices that we give to our customers not only appeal to a single individual, but it appeals almost to every single customer. I mean, we have from, the most disadvantaged type of a customer who has aspirations, and we have a CEO who has access to everything that they can get. So the design, the architectural design that you put forward is that is really truly informed by the customer voice. And I think you would even see it in the type of campaigns that we're driving. They're very deliberately inclusive, from someone with very little access to income to someone who's really pretty much really spoiled for choice. So I would say really liberty and giving our customers the freedom and a sense of inclusivity in our proposition is quite critical. And yes, I know you may say, there's just too much, like there's a lot of clutter, like how do I pick? But there is something about really putting something that will help you with the default decision making. So, I mean, Ferristo spoke about status. So a device is a very key thing. It really says a lot. And if you're going to commit with me for 24 months, that device becomes a very central decision-making tool, and then coupled with other value-added services that we avail to you as a customer. And that said, you have a prepaid customer who's absolutely less really phased about a device, but they really have more value. And hence we have propositions that are very much primarily focused on value seekers, and they really hook them to the brand.
So your message framing is then critical, because
Absolutely.
you need to spread the net wide, but then be personalized and targeted enough that when you're speaking to the CEO versus whoever else, that you understand what their needs are.
Absolutely. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you look at it with the lens of saying, what's in the ecosystem, it looks like a lot, but the way we really personalize the messaging that we send to each consumer is completely very different, and it's personalized to their needs.